Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk to you guys about you decided that you finally want to become a prop trader, and you're setting out, we're trying to figure out which company to choose from. Because there are so many, I created this video to help you guys kind of eliminate the choices or kind of grade the companies and figure out which ones meet your standards and which one's best for you. So I created some criteria that I think you should all think about when you're choosing a company to work with. And I'm going to actually go through my criteria with several of the companies to show you guys where to access the information that you're looking for. So the first bit of information I would tell you to look for when you're picking a company is you want to look for the companies and the various account sizes they offer, as well as the contract sizes, right? So don't just look at the total number of the account, whether it's 10, 25, 50. Okay, also look at the max drawdown or the amount of contracts you're allowed to, because that's really what you're getting. you know if you see an account that says you get 100, you're not getting 100, you're really getting a drawdown, which is 3k. So look out for that. And on Elite Trader Funding, it's pretty clear. They have various different types of accounts. They have one-step plans, end-of-day drawdowns, fast track, and static. And it's your choice on which one makes the most sense for you. I can kind of let you guys learn more about this. You can read here on their site, and they kind of break down each account type for you. So again, for something like this, we're looking at one, the account size, which is here. And then we're also looking at the max positions and the drawdown. So this is a great example. This says it's a 100K account, but it only allows for two minis, which is relatively small. And the drawdown is 625, which is also relatively low. In this example, the profit target is triple the drawdown. So that's something to consider when you're looking at these companies. So number two on my list, this one we're going to look at Tick Tick Trader. A lot of companies have what's called a minimum trading day, and this can either be to pass your evaluation, or it can be in order to get your first payout. So when you're looking at these companies, you want to look at all the rules before you sign anything or before you pay anything. And Tick Tick Trader, we're going to go over their rules and see what they consider to be a simple and logical rule. So right here in big bold letters, you see no minimum trading days. So for them, that means once you open an account, if you hit your profit target on day one or day five, it's considered a pass. So some other companies, you might have to trade for, let's say, 10, 15 trading days, which could be anywhere from 2 3 weeks. Some other companies, like this one, there is no such rule. And this may or may not be that important to you. Minimum trading day rules are fairly common. It's not many companies that have no minimum trading days, but it is something to consider depending on your style and depending on your strategy, right? So the next one we're going to look at today is we're going to look at Take Profit. And for them, we're going to look for drawdowns. So again, drawdowns is super important because that's really what determines whether you pass or fail, right? If you don't hit your drawdown. So again, let's look at their plans. Okay, so they have just like Elite Trader Funding, the other companies, 25, 50, 75, 100, and 150. And for them, they have what's called an end of day trailing drawdown, and they have a daily loss limit. So this is the number you're focused on a daily basis. So it's really important to get familiar with it before you agree to an account size. Um, like, don't just look at the price, right? So like, the price is one thing, but if this is that might not be appealing to you. There are companies where they don't have a daily loss limit, where they just have one trailing drawdown. number. So depending on what you're looking for, this is something I would encourage you to look at closely. And for number 4, we are going to look at Apex. And Apex, they're a pretty big name. So what I would say is for this one, we're looking at not only the evaluation costs, but we're also looking at the activation costs. Apex is known for having very aggressive sales, very aggressive pricing, and they have very frequent sales. So you're probably rarely gonna pay full price for a plan with Apex, and with Apex, it's great. So if you see a plan or a sale for say 80% off, that means you're gonna get a plan like this for what, $30. But I also included activation cost as one of the costs you should look at, because when you're getting a plan, you're not only looking at the evaluation costs. If you pass, you also are going to be expected to pay what's called data fee or a pro fee or an activation fee of some kind. And if you see it on here, it's not very visible, right? Like, how do you find this number? So a lot of times, what you're going to have to do is either come places like here, in like the corner of the page. So for them, it's the account fee for a paid and funded account is 85 per month, but they also offer one-time fee options. So we're gonna click here to the other page. That's not the home page to figure out what their pro fee is. So for them, the pro fee is based on the account size. So it increases as the account gets greater, and this is something to consider. So if you're looking at a plan where the evaluation fee is $30, but you know the activation fee is 140, then you're really looking at like a 170 account fee all in. So when you're looking at companies that maybe don't have activation fees, but they have a higher amount to take a test, take the evaluation, you might want to consider the all-in cost by adding up the evaluation fee plus the activation fee to see, okay, which one makes the most sense in the long run, not just which one's going to get me on a test account soonest, and then I'm going to finish a test account and find out I got to pay 250 or 260 for to go with an active account. So for the next one, we're gonna look at earn to trade, and the next evaluation criteria I think you should look at is the platforms they offer. This is a big one. So if you have, whether you trade on a PC or a Mac, or you have a preference for one platform over another, it's gonna determine a lot like who you can work with, right? So it's not always available on the home page, this information. You have to sometimes go digging for it. So today we're gonna go digging for it on Earn a Trade and see where they hit it. So let's see. Let's go to the help center, and then here you can normally type in, either go to general questions. Okay, let's see if it's here. It is not here. No. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see, platform. There it goes. So in platform, they're gonna probably share with you the kind of platforms you can use, and it's the main ones: NinjaTrader, Finamark, RTrader, RTrader Pro, Overcharts. What you do see missing on this one is one of my favorites. It's Tradovate. They don't have it yet. So they say if you don't see your platform of choice, please contact our support and see if we can provide a solution. This is something you should consider before you start looking. You should have in mind, or I say you should try all of them. Like, try the various platforms and see which ones work best with your style. But if you have a favorite or a preference, you should be looking at this before you sign up for an evaluation, because you don't want to sign up, pay for an evaluation, and be stuck with a platform that you hate or one that does not really work well with your strategy. For number 6, we're going to look at Top Step, and the criteria we're looking at now is payouts. So everybody has their own policy on how it works for their payouts, whether they have a minimum trading days requirement or a minimum account balance requirement. So we're gonna look at Top Step and see how they do payouts. So let's see. Okay, so again, they're showing you the platforms they offer. So okay, keep your first 5K, 90-10 profit split, which is awesome. Fast payouts. Expect your earnings quickly. We process payouts daily. That's great. First payout bonus, but they don't really mention. They don't actually mention what you need to do in order to be qualified for a payout. It tells you they do it fast. They process it quickly. The split, the bonus for the first 5K. Well, let's find out. So this is where, again, Help Center, you have to dig for this information a lot of times. Okay, so payout information. It's the last link. Okay, so the agreements, first payout bonus, express funded account, payout policy, payouts when, how, and why to pay yourself. Okay. 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 For example, if I have when can, well, maybe I can, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, no. So they give you like tips to like kind of plan how to take your payouts. Okay, so let's look at this one. Let's look at yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at payout frequently asked questions. Okay, what is a profit split? When should I start? If you take any payouts before your trailing max drawdown reaches 0, your TMDD, trailing max drawdown, will automatically be set to 0 with the payout. To maintain your Top Step account for an extended period of time and take regular payouts, we recommend your trailing max daily drawdown $0 before considering a payout. To make your trailing max daily drawdown $0, you will need to reach the corresponding levels of profits. So it's basically you have to reach your drawdown before you can take a withdrawal. And this is not the same for all companies. Some companies have it where, like with the scaling plan, for example, like once you hit the profit target, which is really the drawdown, you go up to a bigger account size. But most of them have this rule though, where you have to hit this number before you can take anything out. And it's just important to know like how or why. Like one company I know, like Earn or Trade, they do not have this rule. Like you can actually make withdrawals before you hit there's no max drawdown rule with Earn or Trade. But again, look at the company in this entirety and figure out which makes more sense for you. And then for number 7, we're gonna go to Top Step. The other evaluation criteria I think you should consider when you are looking at one of these companies is the profit split. So let's see how they advertise their profit split. Again, so minimum days, it's big and bold letters. It's not really clear on their homepage, their split, so we have to go digging for it. Okay, let's find out. Our way. Okay, 4 simple rules. Choose your program. Start trading with your favorite platform. Okay. It's not really there. Okay, let's go to the blog and see if it's there. What is day trading? What is futures trading? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's go to programs. Okay, maybe it's in here somewhere. Okay, daily loss limit, minimum trading days, pro drawdown. No. Okay, live account. One-time assignment fee. Okay. I guess that's like the pro fee or data fee, whatever they want to call it. So let's now go to the help section. Maybe that will help us. Okay. Getting started. Profit target. Daily loss limit. pro drawdown, maximum contracts, live account. How do payouts work? Okay. Okay, profit split. How does profit sharing work within the Uprofit Live account? And this was updated about 2 weeks ago. So, hey, you profiteer, yada yada yada. Okay. You can withdraw profits from the first day of trading in your Uprofit Live account. The withdrawal of profits within the safety net from day 1 to day 40 represents 50% for the trader. So if you want to withdraw $1,000 before day 41, you will get $500 and your profit will get $500. So they allow you to withdraw before you hit your drawdown, it looks like, but it's a 50-50 split at that point, which, you know, at least having the option, I guess it helps. Okay, so withdrawal of profits within the safety net requested from day 41 onwards represents 80% for the trader. So it's 80-20 split after, looks like 40 trading days. Distribution of profits above the safety net. So it's, you get 100% of the first 8,000, and then after withdrawing the first 8,000, 80%, yeah, so it's 80-20. So, I mean, again, it shouldn't have to dig this hard to find out the profit split. I wish it was like more, you know, big on their site like everything else is. But it's just an example of like how different sites will have different ways to advertise their plans and policies. And you have to kind of go digging for the right information. And for number 8, we're going to look at Trade Day. Trade Day is, they're based out of Chicago, and they have like 2 plans where it's, I think it's 50K and 100K. And the criteria we're going to use for Trade Day is figuring out the number of accounts that they allow you to have. So some companies can let you have 20 accounts, 5 accounts, 10 accounts. We're going to see how hard it is to find out how many accounts you're allowed to have with Trade Day. So again, their profit splits on the home page, right there on the home page. Beginner program, advanced program, no monthly fee. There's like no valuation fee, it seems like. So again, it's not really advertised. So we're gonna go back to the frequently asked questions and see if you could find it here. Okay, so can anyone join? How do I get started? It's Tradevate, the only platform we offer. Market data. What are the objectives? Okay, can anyone earn a funded trading account? How much my profits do I get to keep? Billing, and okay, so maybe it's going to be under here. Let's see. How do I increase my trading size and trade bigger positions? Let's look. Number of accounts. Number of accounts. Again, so they don't really make it very clear. What is the process of getting funded? How do I increase my size, leverage? No. Maybe it's going to be under getting started. Can anyone join? Okay, general questions. How can I contact the team? Do you have an affiliate program? Do you need to provide capital? Is it regulated? Okay, no. And what are the objectives? Evaluations, qualifying. Let's see. Okay. Mini versus micro. Do you get free resets? What happens if I fail? If I pass, am I guaranteed? Mini versus micro. What products? No, again, not much on there about it. Um, I don't know anything about features. Billing, refund policy, for all 10. Okay. Can I cancel at any time? Issues with the platform. Yeah, I don't see it here. Okay, let's go back to see maybe how it works again. Okay. You have 3 objectives. Be consistent, track record, make money. Don't break a rule. Okay. Not holding you back. Begin program. So again, like they don't make it very clear if you're able to have more than one account. And for some people, this might make sense. Like if it's part of your plan or your strategy, it's something to consider. So I don't see anywhere on here that they do or don't allow you to have multiple accounts. So until I can see that, I probably would assume they don't. Um, but that's just some things to consider when you're looking for a plan and trying to pick the right account. All right. I also want to share with you guys, I have made a Twitter account and an Instagram account for this channel. You can find it here. I'm going to pull it up right now on my screen. Oh yeah, I spelled it wrong. All right, so you guys can follow the Instagram account. I post more frequent updates on there about when I post videos, and also just new information as it comes available. I'll post stories or I'll post like regular posts as well. I also have a new Twitter account where you guys can follow me to get more recent updates. I think this is it. Let's see. All right, so you can follow the either Twitter or the Instagram to get regular updates throughout the week, and I'll continue to post on Saturdays. So thanks for watching, and like, comment, and subscribe.